Hello everyone, and welcome back to This Week in Halo, the Halo video that catches you up with everything Halo related this week. This week we got some good, some bad, some awesome, and some infinite. I honestly even weighed up even including the negative parts because this might really annoy some people. It annoyed me even reading it, but I do the news, I talk about everything that's happening, and whether it's good or bad, we are going to cover it. So first up today, and we always talk about this first, Halo Infinite. The brand new Christmas event is live for Halo Infinite, featuring Snowball Fight. It's pretty fun, it's a social mode, and you can play it with your friends. Ironically, I could barely find games in it when I tried earlier this evening. For some reason, a festive holiday Christmas mode has ultra strict skill-based matchmaking. I don't get it. Now, because I complained about this on Twitter and so many other people did as well, literally as I am making this video, Halo Studios announced they fixed the skill-based matchmaking and the wait times for Snowball Fight. I don't know why they made it so strict for a Christmas festive event, but I thought I would re-record very quickly, put this in here, they fixed it, you can play it. I don't know why it falls to us to get it done, but there you go. The mode itself gives you unlimited plasma grenades and is in third person. The snow maps themselves are very pretty. The 3 maps that are in the playlist are Snowbound, I showed that off last week, Snow Ground, a snow version of High Ground, and we've all seen Snowfire from last year. With everything winding down for the holiday season, I'm pretty sure Halo Studios are going on Christmas break now, if they haven't already, and in saying that, 2024 for Halo Infinite was a very interesting year. We legitimately thought the game was done, finished. January saw the removal of seasons and the new operational model. We had the Spirit of Fire release, and that was like a half season. It felt like it was a season, but it wasn't called one. Then, throughout the whole year, Forges carried everything. Basically, every map after the one developer map we got was all Forge content. We actually have an update about the Forges situation I'll cover in a minute, but there was so many ups and downs. Even you guys in the comments recognized this. It was like a damn roller coaster. I'd have some good news to share, and then instantly, the very next day, the worst news imaginable dropped. Ultimately, we're in better shape now than we were 12 months ago, and I've heard rumors that the next Operation Brute Force is actually going to be a very considerable update. In saying that, even if the major update doesn't come out for Brute Force, apparently a really large update is planned for the start of the year. I asked numerous different independent sources and they all came back saying the same thing, so take that with a grain of salt, something to look forward to. Now moving on from that, we have an update about the Halo Forges, and look, I'm just going to read you the exact quote. I wasn't thrilled when I read it, but here it is. Halo Studios has changed their matchmaking curation process massively. Forges now get very limited control once a map has been agreed for matchmaking. Sandbox, bugs, and everything else is under Halo Studios control, and you no longer own the map. This has pissed many forgers off and resulted in them no longer creating. I just can't, man. I spoke about this last week, but this is even worse. Halo forgers already don't feel supported, there's no reimbursement, and there's very little in terms of rewards, if you want to call it that, for the immense work they put into the game. Saying that they no longer own the map, that's horrible. This isn't the first time we've heard of this either. Numerous forgers literally demanded for their maps to be removed from matchmaking a few months ago, and we never knew why. What incentive is there for forgers to continue creating content if they don't feel listened to? Why would anyone want to create forge maps if the literal highest level of forgers are unhappy with how things are? I can bring awareness to things, I can push for change, I can give you guys a voice through my videos. But Halo Studios really has to meet the forgers and the community halfway. There has to be something that can be done to 1, potentially reimburse them. I've said it before, pay the Halo forgers. 2, support their creation so they feel incentivized to actually create maps. And 3, if it were up to me, I would give them the developer favor map tool, so the official dev tool they use for maps like Prism, to really let them flex their creative muscles. Because then, if they're creating something that's AAA quality, they can add it to their portfolio. Sure, they might not get paid, but at least they're going to get something out of it, and that's what I'm pushing for. In any case, I'll link the source tweet I just read if you want to check it out for yourself. It'll be in the description below. Now, continuing on with the same trend, and this could be pure coincidence, but the dig site team, after releasing Halo 2's E3 demo, Alpha Moon, the cut Halo 2 mission, and even the 1999 demo of Halo Combat Evolved, many dig site members announced their departure following the release. I'm not sure why this is all happening at the same time, but I do know these guys put in a ton of work, especially in terms of getting the Halo 2 cut content out, even to the point where it burnt them out a lot, just like the original Bungie Bungie devs. I don't have all of the answers, but I certainly have a lot of questions. What I will say is that these dig site members are professionals who are, one, very passionate about Halo, and two, I legitimately thought all of the dig site crew would stay on and then lessen their capacity over time as they slowly transition into other work in the same field. But in the past 24 hours, many of them just said, yeah, look, we're done, sorry. This is me very broadly speaking here, but these diehard community members, forgers, modders, they have knowledge that is not replaceable. Original engine knowledge, and it's a huge loss no matter which way I try and look at it. Maybe they'll come back in future, we don't know. Now I do still think we'll get dig site content in future. I know some of the Halo 3 guys who are doing the Halo 3 dig site content, that is still going ahead, but I know nothing more than that. I'm assuming new members will be needed, although as I said, I don't feel like dig site members are replaceable. With that out of the way, I do have some positive news this week too. We saw last week that Halo Virtual Reality launched for Combat Evolved. People absolutely love this, and now it's been taken a step further. Halo Combat Evolved Virtual Reality with evolved movement. The brand new mechanics add sprint, wall running, and no fall damage. They also added a whole bunch of other cool features into the mod. This blew me away, no pun intended to Halo 2. This is amazing. It just looks so damn fun. I'm playing the trailer on screen now for you guys to see. Outstanding work. Both the virtual reality mod and then this advanced movement mod. Literally one of the top comments says for me to do something with this. So yes, I will buy a VR headset, and yes, I'll make a very special video with it. It might take me some time, but I will do it. I gotta say, some of the most awesome releases this year have been from community members, and this is no exception. The fact that you can wall run, someone actually coded that into Halo Combat Evolved, insane. Finally today, and I thought this was neat, so I'm putting it at the end here, Helldivers 2 added a warthog image into their game. The new Puma released on the game with the new image on screen here. This Puma, or warthog, whatever you want to call it, packs a punch and is super fun to drive. It doesn't look identical to it, but the little image description they give you, that looks identical. Always love a good crossover episode, and this is no exception. As a quick side note, I saw Helldivers get a massive bump in population when the new enemy faction released, so good for them. And that's it. That's this week in Halo. Things are winding down for the year, so I wouldn't expect too much else to come out in terms of content. Literally, as I'm recording this video, after 1,000 days, Master Chief is back in the Fortnite shop. For those of you who do like Fortnite, it has been 1,000 days. Usually I wouldn't mention Fortnite, but it has been that long. I'm saying it just in case. Next year, starting in January, is the Brute Force operation, as I said, and I think that will be fantastic. I'm also working on some pretty cool stuff that should release around Christmas, so that's something else for you all to look forward to. I really think if community members like Forgers feel unsupported, it falls to the devs to listen to the concerns of the general community and see if a middle ground can be struck. If so many Forgers are upset, it's for a reason. I'm sure a resolution can be reached that leaves both sides happy. Forgers are talented and they deserve our support. So this is me helping the community and helping you guys as best I can. With that said, thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.